Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This is weekly horoscope and tarot reading for July 19th to 25th. Okay, so sorry Sagittarius, I couldn't upload last week horoscope, but there was an important event that happened, the Venus conjuncting Mars on July 12th. Okay, so if you're absolutely single Sag, you could attract potential partners right now, could be soulmates or someone significant. And if you have a crush on someone or you had it, even if things are not going up to par right now, wait for it, because there is two full moons that happening this week, as well as August 22nd in Aquarius. Okay, so this could be potential time. And Sagittarius, you could be attracting Aquarius, that is air signs actually, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, prominently, or other water signs, not fire, other water signs. Okay, so this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so water and air is what Sag will be attracting this time. So if you're open to love, you're open to new relationships, you can attract people right now. Okay, so get on board and be open this month and the next month. This window is very, very prominent for you to meet new relationships. So Sagittarius, Mars, there is four important things that's happening this week. That is Mars in Leo in your 9th house is in conjuncting Neptune and Pisces in your 4th house. So there could be lofted between your belief systems, what your how you grew up, what your ancestral, all those stuff will be in clash with your family. Okay, your family could be your home could be affected with this. Okay, because of the inconjuncting. And then Venus in your 10th house is entering into your 10th house of career. So Venus in 10th is always a good time. Okay, even though it won't do good in Virgo, but still in the 10th house, Venus is all about reputation, getting some recognition for your efforts, and you could be feeling really, really happy in your career right now. And then Mercury in your 8th house is squiring Chiron in your 5th house of sex and love. So there could be some communication issues with regards to sharing resources, or even sex, money, intimacy. And then with love partners, your affairs and children, there could be some kind of healing that needs to happen in your 5th house for you to accept intimate partnerships. Okay, and then full moon is happening in your 3rd house, that is about communication. So now if you're having some kind of project regarding to publishing industry or communication industry, that can really, really go well for you. So let's see the tarot reading for this week. Okay, so be open about love, and also because of this planet still in your Chiron in your 5th house can help you heal relationships. Okay, so let's start for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Queen of Swords came. Okay, so this is Libra for me. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Who had this energy? I don't know. Someone had this. I think Aries had it, I think. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. Oh, wow, Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, so this is definitely a prominent air sign in your life. 2 of Wands, you have a choice to be made. Okay, there could be some indecisiveness. Wow, the star card, Aquarius here. Okay, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius on board. 7 of Pentacles and the Emperor. Okay, Sagittarius, this seems a little bit complicated. I feel like this is a past relationship. Yeah, this could be a past relationship. Okay, so if you are already dealing with a prominent figure, I'm going to keep the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Judgment at the back of the reading, definitely the Queen of Cups here. Okay, so this could be 2 people also, or this could be the same person, a Scorpio with Aquarius in their chart, this, or Libra with the Pisces in their chart, or whatever like that, water and air energy for you. So this is a past partner. I think you're at crossroads. Maybe you're not talking to each other. There could have been some clarity or truth that came out right now that you're trying to think about it. Maybe you had a lot of hopes for this person, or there was a lot of communication that happened. This could have been an internet communication also. If it was a long distance relationship, maybe you invested some time in this, you got to know about this person, maybe you're eyeing this person. See, this Emperor is saying, so if this is Emperor, could be even father issues if you are a Sagittarius woman or husband, okay. If you are in a relationship with this person, there is some kind of I feel a cold energy, okay. Maybe you're not warm enough with this person, or there could have been some truth that came out in light. Maybe you're looking for second chances, or you're looking about the past mistakes you made with it. It feels like a reminiscing energy, okay. Let's see the Page of Swords for you. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Sun card, Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, the Star card, Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Death, okay, the Emperor, King of Swords, okay, wow, King to the Queen of Swords. So this feels like an ex-husband, ex-spouse, ex-partner. Queen of Swords, the Lovers, Gemini, okay. So this could be between Gemini, Aquarius, strongly, okay. Gemini, Aquarius with Sag in your chart, okay. Or this could be a couple that was in love, but because of delusion, lies, or even third party situation, or you thought that you could have a life with this person, they made you happy, there was some kind of clarity that could have come out recently, or that can come out right now for you, which could transform your thinking about love, relationships and everything. Clarify the Seven of Cups. What is this? Confusion? Yeah, Fool card. Okay. Maybe I think you are you think that it's better to go away your own ways. This could be a split up couple definitely. King of Swords. Queen of Swords, yeah. I think definitely this is an Emperor again here, okay. So when I have repetitive cards, yeah, I feel like this was a choice. Someone found out the truth that there could have been a lot of passion, there could have been some communication, online dating situation like that, but right now they are not saying eye to eye because it is in different pages, and someone is going through a transformation because they got a clarity about whether the situation will work out in the long term or not. Someone could have been very free-spirited, okay. I don't know, I'm the Ten of Wands here, Ten of Swords here. Someone could have been very, very greedy or even delusional. I feel it's delusional more than greed here. So right now, maybe you thought you could have worked together, build a life together, and you invested some amount of time in this energy, that you found out that this is not going to work out for you. Okay, this week, maybe the full moon in your Sag, right? Fourth, third house, okay. The communication. So there could be some kind of communication you could have with this person that reveals something that could transform the relationship for you, okay. So let's see the full moon energy for you, Sag. Envy. Oh God. Okay. So I think this could be the issue, okay. Envy is someone is feeling envious of your achievements. Maybe they are after you for the money, okay. They think that they could keep you because they are interested in you. But I don't think it's going to work out in the long haul, okay? If you get bad vibes about someone or someone, try to take a stand and look for things that are in your highest good, okay? I hope this reading resonated with you, Sag. Have a nice week.